welcome to MarikaCreations. Today I will continue with my old world Christmas, still on a budget. I've been thrifting a big cutting board and I will make that pretty and dress it up for Christmas. And I have done the centerpiece on my big dining table, and I also need to make an old world gnome and an old world stocking. So stay tuned for all this. For my first DIY, I will make an old world gnome. For that I need a gnome's nose. So I have this wooden bead. It's black, so I need to paint it in a creamy color, just using acrylics. Put it aside to dry. And then I have this sock, got it from my hubby. Just turn it inside out and make a knot where I have cut it off with some jute twine like that, and turn it right side out, and then I have a little gnome's body. On the bottom I will put a plastic bag full of sand to weigh it down a little bit, and then I take some polyfill from an old pillow and stuff my gnome. This video is part of the Hello Winter Challenge hosted by the Rusted Willow and DIY from House to Home, and their guest host for this month is DIY with Aurea. You will find links to their channels down in my description box, so go and check them out later. And in my description box I will also have a link to the playlist of this challenge for more Christmas and winter inspiration. I have started to make some feet, and I'm just using this foam, making a size that I want for the gnome's feet, putting on a piece of black felt that I glue into place on the bottom of the shoe, like that. And then I take another piece, round it a little bit, and put that on the bottom to cover the ugliness. Then I have a little shoe. Then I take some thread and make the shoelaces just with a needle, like you see me do here, crisscrossing the thread to make it look like shoestrings. And then I just tie a little bow, and I'm done with the shoe. Make another one, I have two, and then hot glue them like that onto the body. My gnome needs a coat, and I've taken this brown old world looking fabric that I'm just folding the edges of, just with the help of some hot glue. Looking good. And then I need to put on some fur on the edges, some faux fur. Just figuring out how I need it to sit first, and which fur to use. I take this one here, just hot glue it on one side, cut off the excess and fold it on the inside with the help of some hot glue. And I do that on the sides as well. Same procedure. And when I'm happy, I just fold it around my gnome and take a jute twine and secure it on the top of the gnome. Looking good so far. Then he needs some arms. Just take the same kind of fabric, just fold it and hot glue it together, like you see me do here. The same with the other arm. And when I'm done, I'm taking some faux fur here as well to make some cuffs for the sleeves. Like that. And then he needs some mittens as well. Take some creamy colored fabric. Just fold it and just shove it into that sleeve and secure it with some hot glue. Once I'm done with the sleeves, I put them in place like that with some hot glue and cut off the excess on the top. Same on the other side. Starting to look like a gnome, I think, but he needs his beard now to complete the look. And he needs a hat as well. So here I'm working on the hat with a lighter fabric to give him some contrast. Just hot glue it together like that and then turn it right side out. Meanwhile, the nose into place. I applied 3 coats to that nose to get a good coverage and then put my beard into place. Just cut it to size first. There we go, looking good. Now back to the hat. He needs a little bit more embellishment on the hat. The same faux fur that I used for the coat. Just hot glue it onto the rim of the hat and fold it inside the hat. Secure it with some hot glue. And it needs a little pom-pom as well. Just fold some fabric in on itself like that, and then some hot glue all the way around and press that pom-pom into place. Now it's time to put it on the center, but first I will put a little bit of polyfill into the hat, not all the way to the top, just the middle section. I want the top section to hang down a little bit. And I even put some hot glue on the top there, so I get the fold that I wanted. And the last final touch for my gnome is to create a mustache. He needs a mustache. So I'm taking some white faux fur here, just tiny pieces. And I glue them under his nose like that. And here he is, looking super cute beside my Christmas tree on the sled with the Christmas gifts. I think he looks old world with that coat. Tell me what you think. For my second DIY, I'm making an old world Christmas stocking. For that, I need a template, and I have this cardboard piece that I have cut out to look like a Christmas stocking. And then I cut 2 pieces of this brown old world looking fabric. If you're new to my channel, hi! I am Marika, and on this channel I do lots of DIYs, thrift flips, trash to treasure, an occasional dupe, renovation on my home, and I even do some pottery and some painting, anything creative really. Please join me. hit that subscribe button and the notification bell and join my YouTube family. So I have cut out 3 pieces, 2 sides and the shoe tongue in the center, in the front. Now I'm folding the edges that will be seen, and then I put them right side to right side and glue them together. Now it's time to put in that tongue, and I'm just trying to figure out how it will look and what to do next. Cut off the excess and then attach the last piece like that. And I think it looks good already. Now it's time to embellish my Christmas stocking, and I will have a cuff in this lighter color. Cut a piece to size, big enough. Glue it together like that. Then I put it inside the stocking and attach it to the stocking, and at the same time I will attach a piece of jute ribbon for a hanger. And here I messed up a little bit, you will see in a second, but it's nothing I can't fix. So putting everything together and turn it right side out and fold the last bit there. And here you can see I have the seam on the outside, but I will cover it here, as you can see, with a burgundy colored ribbon, so no damage. And on the cuff I will put a burlap ribbon like this, just hot glue it into place. And on top of that burlap ribbon I will put another ribbon, this one here with the music notes. It has the old world look, I think. And now I'm taking the same kind of ribbon that I'm using for the hanger, this jute ribbon, cutting tiny pieces to make loops for the shoestring. I will put 3 on each side like that, just hot glue them into place, which I have done here. And now I'm taking a macrame cord and lace my Christmas stocking. I think the shoelaces gives it an extra dimension, and yeah, it looks more worked on. A little bow on the top like that, and cut off the excess. But before I cut off the excess, oh, stop there, I need to make a little knot for it not to entangle. The same on the other side, like that. And the cuff will cover a little bit of it, but I don't mind. And on those loops for the shoelaces I put some black buttons for an extra touch. Now I'm nearly done with my Christmas stocking. Just one tiny bit more of an embellishment. I have this wooden star that I will put into place. Make a hanger with this lace ribbon, and on the bottom of the star there is a little loop as well, and I decided to put some more lace ribbon into that loop. And another set of lace ribbon So I have 4 ends hanging down, just cut them to size, and put a little dab of hot glue where it needs to be to keep everything in place. And then I will untie that knot that I made and just hot glue it on the inside of that stocking, like so. Then I will just put some polyfill inside the stocking to fill it up a bit, and it is done. And here it is, looking very pretty, I think. Like the colors, like the old world look of it. Tell me, what do you think? For my third DIY, I have this beautiful cutting board that I have thrifted for €2, about the same in US dollars. It's very beaten up, but I will make it pretty with this grinder here, just around the edges, and take off most of the cuts. I'd still want an old look of it, but not as beat up as it was from the start, if you know what I mean. So I will make it nice and smooth and then make it old world looking again. I'm looking like a Smurf today and it's so cold. I'm not planning to have food on this cutting board. I will just have it as decoration. So now I'm on to my electric sander to make it nice and smooth to the touch. And here it is, ready for some stain. And I start out with my natural oak stain, just the one coat all the way around the cutting board. And as you can see here, the hole where I will put a hanger, I made a little larger as well. Now on to a second stain. It's a black stain to get that old world look. Putting it on with my paintbrush and wipe off the excess with a paper tissue. And here everything has dried and I'm putting on one coat of my satin finished varnish all over the board and set it aside to dry. Meanwhile, I will focus on the embellishment, and I have taken some cypress clippings from my garden, just tie them together like that in a bundle with some jute twine, and then I take my burgundy colored ribbon and make a tiny bow and just tie it onto that greenery like that, and I will ducktail the ends. Et voila, here it is, sitting in my kitchen area, looking beautiful. Love that look. I have a nautical robe as a hanger and that greenery, just a simple decor, but old world looking. Do you like it? For my fourth and final DIY or decor, I will make a beautiful centerpiece for my dining table. Put down a table runner in a light color, a creamy color. And then I have this garland, cypress faux garland that I ordered from Amazon. The only thing that I bought actually for my projects today. Well, I thrifted a piece, but this is a new piece. Then I put some brass candle holders in the center like that. Then I have some bottle brush trees, one on each side. Then it's time for some pine cones and some Christmas ornaments, some old world looking ornaments. Like that, and here comes the pine cones, just spreading them out. And the last thing that I will have in my garland is my burgundy colored ribbon to tie everything together. Just swirl it around my garland like that. If you like this video and videos like this, consider subscribing. Maybe share with a friend and hit that like button as well. It will help my channel to grow and I can spend more time creating inspirational content for you. My aim is to upload one video per week. Et voila! This is how it turned out. I have not set the table, but in between meals this is how my dining table will look. So tell me what you think of my creations today. Did you have a favorite? Let me know in the comments. As I mentioned earlier, this garland, I bought it from Amazon, and I will leave a link to a similar one down in my description box if you are interested. So if you are inspired and you want more inspiration straight away, head on over to my description box and hit the link to the playlist of this challenge for more winter and Christmas decor ideas. Thank you so very much for watching. See you soon again in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye.